Welcome to today's episode of the Group Parlay Podcast. Myself, Andy Simo, Nick Strom, Kevin Soyan. I blew it again. I mean, at least the 49ers just lost outright. I don't know, that just made me feel better for whatever reason. That way it wasn't like, oh, maybe, they lost by a point. No. They lost outright. So I'll let Kev recap, but it's sad boy hours over here.
Yeah, I actually agree with that statement. I would feel the same way. Yeah, so Niners, we had -7.5. They lost by 2, so they shit the bed hard. It was a weird day yesterday, with them and the Eagles going down. I had Bengals -2.5 yesterday. That was a tight game. Seahawks could have won that game in the end, and the Bengals held on. So they covered that, and then Raheem Mostert covered his 78.5. So the prop father lives on. Strom is 8-2 in NFL this year.
Pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Pod's still struggling.
Can't stop me.
We're down 9 units. We're looking ahead.
We need a back-to-back to go positive. Like, that's
We got 2 weeks. We have 2 full weeks left. So, we hit 4 times at 4 units. That's 16 units. We're gonna lose.
4 hits.
Well, we have a plus 606 today. Let's worry about with the boost maybe for now. We need
With
these
the
juicy
boost.
boosts.
Yeah. We have a nice boost here today, so that's at least good. We can get into the picks. -150 or longer. You guys know the rules. Strom, go ahead. Kick us off.
Yeah. I'm sticking with the player props today. So I'm going CeeDee Lamb, alt over 70+ yards today. The Chargers have a terrible pass defense. They're giving up almost 300 yards a game. CeeDee Lamb's frustrated about the amount of times he's getting the ball. Similar to what I said with the Bears the other week, get your best playmaker the ball. I think they're going to target CeeDee Lamb a lot today. He's only hit over 72 out of 5 times this year. It's like not great. But last year, he hit 11 out of 17 games. And again, Chargers defense is brutal. They give up 215 yards to Tyreek Hill, and they gave up 150 yards to Justin Jefferson. So clearly they have a tough time covering those number one guys. So I'm going with 70. I don't think that's a high number.
Like I said, it just worries me that he hasn't done it. But yeah, I mean, he should.
Frustrated number one receivers tend to get the ball. So
He's
only say bitch like AJ Brown. He's got to start bitching a little more.
Yeah.
CeeDee's not as good as AJ Brown. He's not a true number one in my opinion, but
I mean, he went for 1,400 yards last year. I'd say that's pretty good.
I don't think he's that good. But I think it'll hit. Their defense sucks.
The prop father.
Their defense does suck. I'll go next. I have Austin Eckler over 31.5 receiving yards. With Mike Williams out, it's really just Keenan Allen out there. I mean, they're not going to throw the ball to Quentin Johnson that much, I don't think, or Gerald Everett. And Eckler's back. Look, they love to check the ball down to him. They run a ton of screens, and he is big play ability. Like every time he touches the ball, he's so fast and shifty. I could see this hitting in the first quarter. Like he just takes a screen and takes it for 20, 30 yards. That's what he does. And they're not going to run the ball. I don't think this is going to be a great run game for them. I think the Giants are pretty good against the run. So it's going to be a lot of checkdowns to Eckler. It's going to be a lot of Keenan Allen. That's what I got.
You said the Giants meant to say the Cowboys, obviously.
Oh, Cowboys, yeah, my bad.
Mondays. I agree. And with Micah Parsons in that D line, I think they're going to keep getting blitz, and Dak's just going to dump them. So I actually love that prop.
Better hope that ankle's healthy. That's all I have to say.
The Chargers will throw, if their big playmakers are like a shred healthy, they're going to throw them out there and use them.
I know he's playing, but those ankle injuries are tricky.
Freaking Herbert like broke his hand last week, but it was his left hand. So they're like, get out there, man. Like they're gonna just throw you out there if you're the smallest bit healthy.
All right, I'm going with the under 53 tonight, moving that a couple points. This is kind of just reverse better's logic, I kind of like the over, so I'm taking the under. I don't think the Cowboys defense is good. We know that. So I don't think the Chargers are putting up that many points. And like you said, Mike Williams is out, so that helps. And their run game will not be moving. So I think the Chargers are going to do shit tonight. And the Cowboys suck. They're not going to go off. They're not going to score 40. I know the Chargers D isn't that good, but Dak, he threw 3 picks last game. Their offense has not been clicking. So I think it stays under 53. I think it'll be like a 20-20. They'll both be around there.
I could see that. 53 is a lot in an NFL game. But the Chargers are
There's
good.
no way this is a shootout. There's just no way this is a shootout. The Cowboys, no.
The Cowboys have potential to have a good offense. They could.
The Dallas defense makes no sense to me. It's like you give up 42 to the fucking 49ers, who looked like hot trash this week. But then you give up 3 points to New England. You gave up 10 points to, I don't know. They're a very tricky team to figure out.
They're a turnover. They're turnover centric. That's why.
Well, yeah. Like, when they gave up points, it's usually because, yeah, exactly. Their offense was so bad.
Which could happen again.
It's possible.
Against the Chargers have terrible defense.
Yeah, they do have a bad defense.
Outside of Bosa and Khalil Mack, they have no one.
Yeah, their secondary's weak. I have confidence in fading myself. I woke up and I said I love the over tonight, and then I flipped it instantly. So
I love that.
I love that. That's what we need in the podcast. We need to fade ourselves sometimes, especially this month.
I'm 5-9-1. You got to fade yourself.
All right, let's recap. So we got Austin Eckler over 31.5 receiving yards, CeeDee Lamb alt 70 over receiving yards, and then the under at 53 moved that a couple points. Comes to plus 485, 25% boost, make it 606. Little 2 overs and an unders. An interesting pick.
31.5 is not going to kill the over. If CeeDee Lamb goes off, the over could be in trouble. So,
yeah, when you had Dak, if you were going to do Dak 250 yards, I would not have been able to do that. But 70 is not that crazy.
No, 70 is not a wild number.
Yeah, it's not egregious.
Right.
All right, that's the bet. Let's hit it. Let's make some money. Let's get ourselves back on track again.
One time. We need a fucking winner. One time.
One true winner. A true winner.
3 for 3.
Plus 606. 6 units back.